Hello everyone, welcome back to LearnWire. In this video, I'm going to be doing a Wordplay review. It is the latest, greatest artificial intelligence SEO writing software that has hit AppSumo. It's one of the few that are left on the platform right now. Most of them have since then left AppSumo to go on to bigger, better things and build their businesses. Wordplay is the next one up on deck, and I really actually, to be honest, didn't want to do this one because I was not, when I first looked at the pricing, it just really did not entice me to go any further. My interest was lost when I saw the pricing. So we're going to go over the pricing in a little bit. It is definitely more expensive than any of the other AI writers that I've seen on AppSumo. I've been looking at AppSumo products for the last year, and this one is probably the least generous when it comes to the words that they're giving you for the price. We will close but obviously you can see that it starts at $99, and I can tell you right now that it's only 7,500 words per month. And so that's the starting point, right? So we'll go back and do more pricing, but I want to jump right into the software. And the reason we're doing this is because in my last video titled Best AppSumo Deals for May 2022, I asked if you guys wanted me to do a Wordplay review. I had to go out and buy the software, so I spent $50 on a subscription to them for the month. And I wanted to make sure that you guys wanted this video and wanted this research done. And so that's where we're at. Look at all these people that put Wordplay. You guys all asked for it. Look at this. I got a lot of comments. A lot of people asked for me to do this. So here we are. We're going to be jumping in and looking at Wordplay. You know what? Right before we do that, let's just go over the quick pricing. Obviously, you can see that there's 46 reviews, and they're actually stacking up faster than I would have thought. And it's maintaining a very good rating, almost 5 tacos. Here's the pricing. It's $99 for just 7,500 words. If you want to stack up to 4 codes, each code only gives you 7,500 words. So if you want to go and get 30,000 words per month, you're going to spend $400. And in my opinion, I'm just right off the bat going to say that I don't like that pricing, but I'm not the one setting the price. And so let's go jump into the software. So before we jump into the software, I went into one of my favorite keyword research tools, Rank IQ. I have some reports I need to do, and so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to work on a couple of these together, and we're going to start off with just one for fun and for testing. We're going to write one, how to lose weight fast. I just want to see how well it does. And you'll see inside the software where you can give it one seed keyword and just let it do its thing. And then you can also go and control how you want it to write a little bit. You can control the topics, but you have to go out and find the topics yourself. So we're going to do that in that example, right? So we're going to come back to that, but I'm going to use Brainwork to actually do some outlining. So let's come in here. I'm going to go over to Wordplay, and before I log in, we'll just go over here to pricing. And you can see right here, so you get this warning right here, and I'm not really sure what this is, if this is right or if this just came out or not, but yeah, so just pause the video and read this. They're currently not accepting new subscriptions until maybe June 15th. So they're building their infrastructure. They've been hit too hard, and they, for one thing, I guess I have to give them credit for actually turning people away from signing up for a subscription plan on their website. Somehow I snuck in and I got a subscription plan, but they obviously were not prepared for the amount of traffic and people that were going to buy the AppSumo lifetime deal. And so that you get that warning there, but you obviously get a really good price. I think that you get your best price if you actually buy this on the yearly plan, and I would probably buy the $29 per month. And if you calculated that, you'd go 29 times 12, and you would pay $348. That's pretty respectable, and you would be getting 50,000 words per month. Or you can go up in plan, but you're saving 40%, right? That's how they get you. They really want you to lock into a year plan. All these companies do, right? It's a marketing pricing strategy tactic that they're doing on you. But I went ahead and just purchased the $49 for 50,000 words right here for the month. Somehow I got in. I still got this warning. It was a different warning than that, but I was able to get it. So you can see they do have a lot of 5-star reviews. People are liking And you get all the features, which I can tell you there's not a lot of features. And that could be a good thing. It's very simplistic, and they specialize in one thing only: long form content. And the big thing with Wordplay is that it's similar to Article Forge. You put in a keyword and you push enter, and then it goes out and writes a 1,500 word article within a second. So, it does it pretty hands off, right? And they don't leave anything out. It's just based on how much words you get per plan, right? So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, so I've logged in, and I can show you a little bit of what I've already done. So we've got best auto detailing services, and you guys know I'm doing a case study on this site right here. I'm slowly building out the site, but best auto detailing services in Phoenix. So, and let me go pull up my chart real quick, because the first two, I was not impressed with how long it took. Okay, so I'm in this keyword tool, and it's a keyword clustering tool. And I built these out. I actually built this page out, and I used Longshot.ai, which is a great AI writer, one of my favorites right now. If you guys were to ask me what is one of my favorite AI writing tools right now, it's actually Longshot. And I don't do a whole lot of content on the LearnWire channel, which I need to go back and do more. I think I've done 2 or 3 videos total on Longshot, but it didn't seem to take off and as popular as a lot of the other ones, but it actually is extremely high quality, and you have a lot of control. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new, so you don't miss out when I go ahead and put out some more tutorials on how to use Longshot AI. But let's go into here. So I did these 2 right here, and you can see that I put this one, I set it at 500 words. And I only used a main keyword. So it should have been extremely fast right here. Just one main keyword, 500 words, give it to me, right? And it took 35 minutes. And I'd say I was doing the test around maybe 3 or 4 p.m. and it was last week, early in June. And it took 35 minutes. I timed it, 35 minutes. And then also I did the 1,500 word right here for this keyword, and it took 35 minutes as well. So those are things that I would say are definitely negatives. And it depends on how you're doing your workflow. If you are someone that is going to put in some keywords, the night before you end your workday, and then you come back the next day, and then the writing is done, then great. It's not going to really impact you. But if you're building out websites and you need content quickly, and you can't wait 35 minutes for the software to do its thing, then that would be a very bad thing for the software for you, right? So you have to, I'm just giving you that. This is what's happening with the test. You saw the warning on the page. They're having a hard time with their servers and the bandwidth that is being created from all the usage, right? And so when you combine that with how much they're charging for this, I'm just not too happy about it. Okay. So let's go in, and just wanted to show you I'm doing proper testing. Let's go open this up. After you click one, you're going to go over here. You can download the HTML files right here, or you can just go push preview right here. And this is what it comes out to. It does a pretty nice job. The best auto detailing services in Phoenix, Arizona. That's what I told it to write. So it says, looking for the best auto detailing services in Phoenix, Arizona. Rolling Art Motorsports is a vehicle concierge service that offers a full range of car detailing services. Their climate control facility is equipped, so you can tell it's really, really good. And then you can go and start actually researching this stuff. You can copy this and you can go into Google, and then I like to see where this stuff is. And this is in Scottsdale, which is a suburb of Phoenix. And this is a real company, and it is in the Phoenix area. Okay. So it is going out and doing a good job with research. I will give that to them. Look at right here, quality design in Phoenix. This company right here is also a Phoenix company as well. And you can see right here, it's in Tempe, Arizona, another suburb. And it just keeps going. AZ Auto Detailing. I told it to write, that's Arizona. But if you come through here, European Detail, and if it's filling it with a lot of different services and a lot of different companies, mobile auto detailing services right here. So it's putting some good, it's using that keyword in there right there. So some pretty good SEO value. Diamond Detail, Arizona. What is that? We can come over here and just check. So it checks out. their algorithm does do a good job because this is also in Phoenix, Arizona right here. So the content is, I would say, well researched, and that is why that's what possibly sets this apart from maybe Article Forge. Leave a comment below if you've made it this far in the video, and also if you want me to do a comparison video of Wordplay versus Article Forge. Maybe we can see which one wins. But right now I can say the quality is pretty good. It did look at all these companies that it's telling the reader about. So I really, really like that one. And this one is where I actually told it to write each one of these. Okay. So let's go and look at some more real quick. Arizona, right here, I had it write 17 articles for me. So all these ones, Prescott, Scottsdale, Yuma, Kingman, and you can just go and preview, and it goes out there and it talks about Kingman, Arizona, and it looks one of these up in auto interior. And this is one where I did not add this stuff in here. It just went and did this automatically. So you can pause the video and read that if you want. I'll go and look at a couple more. Lake Havasu preview. And so far, so Lake Havasu, so it is Lake Havasu City right there, right? So it's sprinkling this out to content, so it's probably going to do pretty well SEO wise. You can pause the video and read that as well. I'm not going to read. So there's 17 articles, and I did this one it actually did a lot better on. I fed it 17 keywords, and I can show you how to do that in a second. And then it went out, and I think it took maybe 30 minutes or something. It was later on in the evening, so it did it a lot faster. So I think that they have different, maybe in the evening time in the United States was a better time to do it, because it did these 17 articles pretty fast. Some of these it's supposed to do 500 words, and it only did about 300 words. So you don't have a whole lot of control over what it's going to do or what it's going to spit out. So that's just something to take note of. So what do you do to create content? So you can click this big green button up here, or you can go to create content right here. Here's where your projects are. You can also create a project, but you do that when you create content right here. And we're going to go look at some of these keywords. I'm going to show you, we're going to copy this one. I like to do one of the most easiest basic keywords that any AI writer should be able to do a pretty good job on. And basically what you do is you go like that. They have 3 options right here. I'm not going to go over how to do the CSV template in here, but you are able to use an Excel file, and you can actually control all the subtopics for each title that you want it to write. And then you can, submit 50 or 100 at a time and have the software write those for you if you want to do that. That's similar to the AI mode I'll show you, but create new article. Basically what you would do is you could go like this. You could put that in right there, and then you could actually tell it what subheadings you want. And we're going to use this feature in a minute on one of the other keywords. Okay. Bulk creation mode. This is where you use the Excel file. So we're going to skip that one. AI mode is really, really cool. And that's where I got those 17 articles created. So I'm going to go over here, and let's just go 750 for now, just for testing purposes. I already showed you that it can do 1500 words, but I don't want this to take too long. We're going to go ahead and just put that article title in here, how to lose weight fast. And I'm just going to fill this out right here, and we're going to say submit. So then it is content created, check progress in your projects. So you can see the timestamp of when it was created, right? And then it's going to have a button here when it's done. Let's go back to create content and keep moving forward with our testing. How to make money in college without a job. This one, let's do 1500 words. I'm going to copy that. And this one, I'm also going to go and just use the AI mode. And we're going to select 1500 words right here. We're going to put that title in right there. And then we're going to say submit. So we've got 2 articles working right now. And then create content. And we're going to use the create new article right here. And we're going to max this out, right? So each time I push this, it's going to go all the way up to the 1500 words. I'm going to max this out. We're going to put a bunch of subtopics. I think 8 is the max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 8. So I'm going to go in my trusty old, this is where I got some of my keywords. This keyword we're going to go with is how to make money buying and selling cars. Pretty cool. I'm going to go into brain work, and I could use a number of AI writers that I have that's going to go out and do an article outline for us. We're going to go and just do this right now. I'm going to say new post and continue and let it go out. It's trained on the topic. That's cool. And I'm just going to say create. While we're in here real quick, I'm just going to go and I'm showing you how we're using the tools that we purchased, right? From AppSumo. And then what we're going to do, go into titles. You can generate, or we can go into outlines and push. Looks like they have a detailed, and looks like I probably should be doing an updated Brainwork review because they've added a lot of new stuff like the Instruct tool right here. But right now we're going to turn this on right here and push generate and see what it can go out there and generate for us. We'll be right back. Okay, perfect. I really like this. They've extended. It looks like Brainwork has improved on their article outline. So I really, really like that. We can take all these right here, these 7 right here, and we're just going to, what I'm going to do is actually just go like that. And I'm going to go and put this under here like so. And then I'm going to move this over to my second screen so I can copy and paste easier. We're going to go back into Wordplay, and here we go. So we have our title, and then we have our main points in the article. We're going to paste these in right here. It's going to take a minute to set up. And the one that comes to mind that's very close to this, you can do this in Article Forge as well. And they let you control the subtopics as well. I would add in here that this is not a new idea. Article Forge beat them to this. Article Forge does everything that this does. And the only thing that I need to test is quality so far. Let me just say, you know, I may sound biased, or I may sound like I don't like the software. I'm going to say that the most impressive part about this whole thing is the quality of the content. I think they're onto something with how they go out and research their algorithm researches the topic. And then I don't know what's going to happen if I put conclusion down here or not, but we're going to do that now. So we've put all the subtopics that we want in here. And I'm going to go through here and push. So it's estimated 1,500 words, and we can't add any more. It's 8 max. Proceed and submit. Job. Boom. Okay, so we're going to come back when some of these are done, okay? All right, so I just wanted to log back in, and you can see right here, we submitted this right here. It's actually not, wow, I guess it is early over here. So I submitted the first one. It should be extremely easy to do this. How to lose weight fast. Any AI writer should be able to go out. This is one of the easiest topics in the world to write content on. Drink water, exercise, you know, eat good foods. There's really not a whole lot of research that needs to go into this. And we submitted this at 7:34, and if you look down here, it's 7:44. So it's been 10 minutes. And I believe this one we did 500 words or 750 words. It's not done. So it hasn't completed any of the articles that we wanted it to do. And this is what my point is for me personally. This isn't going to work for me and my business. I can't sit here waiting for content to be created when I have a ton of AI writers already in my basket of goodies to use. I could go out and use, right now we could have already had Brainwork create a beautiful article for us in 10 minutes or less, right? We could use Word Hero. We could use Writer. We could use Jasper. We can use Longshot AI. We could use Outranking would actually do this in less than 10 minutes and have a full-fledged article for us. There's so many tools out there that get you your content faster. And so this is something that you're going to have to take note of, right? While this is waiting, let's go back and talk about pricing. And before we can come back, and let's see, by the time we're talking about pricing, can we go back and actually see if our content's done? Because last time it took 35 minutes for my articles to be created. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I really do. It blows my mind that there's 46 almost 5-star reviews for this product. That actually blows my mind. Sumo Links are smart folks. And to me, I'm surprised that people are okay with this pricing right here. If you were to stack 4 codes to get just 30,000 words per month, it's going to cost you $400. $400 for 30,000 words per month. Okay. I think at the end of the day, yeah, you could eat the $400, and after time goes by, you won't really be regretting the $400 at some point. But you're not getting that much keywords, or sorry, not keywords, that much content, right? Because if you take this and we actually see if I can do this, something like this. I'm gonna just kind of take a screenshot of that. I guess we'll get the $99 in there. Okay. So I have a screenshot of that. Let's go over to Wordplay. And I just want to look at their pricing again. We're going to go over and look at the pricing. We'll come up here and then we're going to go and see if we can get this on the screen as well. Perfect. So you can see everything on the screen. Now, if I were to go and even, let's just say monthly right here. Okay. So we're looking at monthly. I paid $49, but I get 50,000 words. Okay. So here's what it comes down to is if I were to pay, actually go to the yearly plan, and we already calculated this, $29 a month times 12 months is $348, but 50,000 words, okay, 123 times 12, we're going to get 600,000 words of content for $350. All right. So are you with me? Stick with me, because I'm going to show you, this is where really you have to decide if the lifetime deal is for you or not. Now, if we go right here, you're going to spend $400. So you're already going to spend $50 more than you would on an annual membership right here on their basic plan, right? And then if we come through here and we take 123 times 12, 30,000 words, you're only going to get 360,000 words. So you're almost getting half the words, half the amount of content. You're paying more for your first year just to get the lifetime deal. And if you only, here's what it comes down to. If you only need a couple articles a month, then cool. And if you think this is the tool for you, then great. But here's the thing. Somebody that is going to be really into using this tool is not going to be the kind of person that only needs a couple of articles per month. And I would say that if you were going to only do a couple articles per month for your blog, that you should probably be using a more manual type AI tool that can help you write, but you would do a lot of the assisting yourself. And that would be tools like Brainwork and Jasper, where you can control a lot of things that are being done with the content. You wouldn't need to be able to, or if you're only doing a couple articles a month, then just hire someone to go out and write the article for you. Of course, I have my own biases. This is my own opinion, guys. I know you're forming your own opinion, but for me, for the company to not even give a basic, they're not even giving the basic deal. They're not even giving you, you know what, actually, they're giving you about half of the basic plan, and that's the lifetime deal. That's just not good enough for me. I've seen way better deals on AppSumo, and I'm just being honest. The quality of the content is good, but I'm sorry, that's not good enough. That is not good enough for all the other tools out there that we have seen and that I've brought reviews to you guys. So as far as pricing, I give it a 1 star out of 5. It's a terrible price. It's one of the worst, almost laughable pricing that I've seen on an AppSumo deal in a long time. That is just my opinion. You guys feel free to argue against that or drop your own feedback in the comments below. But I really just think it's funny that they want $400 for 30,000 words. And it's not even half of their basic plan, right? We usually typically see at least in a lifetime deal, if you stacked 4 codes, the max code you can stack, we usually see that it at least will be the basic plan of what they're going to offer. So I just think that it's being pretty greedy, and maybe they haven't built a very good infrastructure, right? So that's just my opinion on pricing. Let's go back and see if the content is done yet. Push refresh. And again, the content is not done. I cannot finish my review right now because I'm at 25 minutes into my video right now. I'll do some editing. I don't know what the length will be, but I've been in this video review for 25 minutes and we have submitted this about 16 minutes ago. We submitted this. And it's not done. How to lose weight fast. It can't even handle 500 words in 15 minutes. And this is what I wanted to bring to you guys, right? They are struggling with getting this content created. And in my opinion, this should be done quickly. If I don't have any control over really what it's writing, it should be done pretty fast so I can get that article out to me so I can actually start making edits if needed, right? So the fact that we have to wait forever, we don't know when the content is going to be done. And then the pricing is one of the worst pricing that I've seen. When you put all those things together, I really just give this a 2 thumbs down, and I just got to be, that's just my opinion, guys. I want to be honest with you guys. I went out and spent $50 on the software. I am thoroughly unimpressed with this software. Again, I like that it went out and it can go out and do research and research the content. But I don't think that this is worth $400. And I don't think that this is worth $99 for 7,000 words. 7,500 words they're giving you for $100. That is laughable. I think it should be $100 for the 30,000 word level. So, and I still don't have my content. I still don't have any of my content is written right here. I went out and showed you some of those right there. I'm going to have to push pause because I don't want to finish this review without actually showing you some of those results. So we will be back when the content is finished. Okay, I'm refreshing the page in Wordplay. No green check marks. The articles are not done right here. They are not done. And you can see the timestamp 7:34 a.m. and it is 8 a.m. So it has been 25 full minutes. And again, this is a 500 word article and it can't handle how to lose weight fast. And this is a server issue. Everyone else is using the software and we are bumped far in the queue and we have to wait. We paid a lot of money, but we have to wait for our content to be to come out. So right now, still unimpressed. We'll come back. I'll go and do some breakfast and we'll come back and see if the articles are done in the next 20 minutes or so. Okay, I'm going to push refresh. We're at about almost 45 minutes past the time that we submitted these 3 articles. I did this live right in front of you. We still do not have our content. You guys be the judge. Would you pay $400 for software like this or $50 for just 1 month of access where you can't even get a simple article created for you in 45 minutes? You guys leave a comment below. What do you guys think so far? I'm going to have to come back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I took an hour break and I just left my screen open like this. And so it actually, I think it does refresh on its own. That's cool. We have a green check mark here for how to lose weight fast. So it finished one of the articles, but if you look down here, it's 8:42 a.m. So all 3 articles are over the hour mark. It's taken over 1 hour. 2 of them are not done. 1 of them is finished. We can go and take a look at how to lose weight fast. You click on the view button, go to preview, and here is the one that what we'll do is you can pause the screen and go read this. I'm also going to do a quick copy, open up Word. It actually pastes it as like HTML code. So I'm going to go back and see if I can just Control A. Nope, that won't work either. See if I can just copy. They need to make a quick copy where you can copy the text the way it is. And there you go. So that did work. And this is 730 words. I believe on this one, we selected the 750 words. I couldn't remember if it was 500 or 750 words. Either way, we got 730 words right here. It took over an hour to complete this task. I don't think that the system actually takes an hour to create it, but the point I'm trying to make is that we're so far back in the queue. Everyone's using the system right now. So then that's why it's taking so long to create the content. And that's just, to me, that's not acceptable when you're paying top dollar for this stuff. Okay, so how to lose weight fast with consistent effort. And I guess I'll just go like this. And you guys can read this. I'm going to pause it and read it myself real quick. Okay, to share my thoughts on the content. Well, one, a little disappointed that they don't do like a conclusion. It would be nice if they'd wrap up each article with a small conclusion paragraph where it would just kind of summarize and write a couple sentences. So that would be really cool. There's other ways that we can go about copying this and then summarizing it. You can actually even use Quillbot. It does a nice job of summarizing content. But when we look at the content, it does a nice intro paragraph. Then it goes into intermittent fasting. That's a great way to lose weight fast. Low calorie eating plan. That's a great way to lose weight fast. Building muscle. That's great. And increasing non-exercise activity. This right here, I wasn't even thinking of. I don't really even know about that, but it's really cool that it found some pretty interesting, different than what you normally see, content right here. So overall, I think that the quality is high. I would agree. And that is important. Obviously, that's important. The quality is high. but it takes really long to get your content. I'm going to go log into Copyscape real quick. I'm going to paste this in and do a premium search, and no results found. So it's very unique content as well. So overall, like I said, when we come back over here to Wordplay, it's getting really good reviews, and almost everybody's talks about the quality of the content in comparison with all the other AI tools. So that is what is making it shine. People are looking past the pricing, and people are, I guess, okay waiting an hour or more for their content for a 700-word article to be written. And that's okay. If that's you, then this software will work for you. And it is, you can see it created a really good article for with one click, but we did have to wait an hour for it. So what I would recommend, if this software is for you, is that you go out and you would load it with what you with the articles that you want to write, right? And then you would go and move on with your work day, and then come back a couple hours later, and then the content would be ready for you. Or do it at the very end of the day, so then you have the content the next day to work on the site. So that's how I would use it. And then, maybe the time thing isn't a big deal. I myself like to be active in the content and be able to write it. I will go in, and just while I was waiting a little while ago, I actually went into Brainwork and went how to make money buying and selling cars. And I took a couple of their outlines, moved them over here, and you can see right here that Brainwork did this in about maybe 2 minutes, 120 seconds. And it had almost 1,100 word article right here, answering, getting very detailed. And this is the kind of content that Google really likes, when you're answering a bunch of questions, when you're listing out things. We can actually come in here and title this 10 best ways to make money buying and selling cars, something like that, right? So this is more my style, but let's go and see if any of those other ones did finish up. One of the other ones did finish up, how to make money in college without a job. And this is the one that we input all the information. So this is the one that I definitely wanted to sample out for you guys. So I'm glad that this one's done finally. This is the one that we told it what to write right here, right? And so let's go and check that out right now by just clicking that and clicking preview. And this is what it looks like. How to make money in college without a job. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry, guys. The one that we just did, how to make money buying and selling cars, is that the one that we're still waiting for? Yeah, that's the one we're still waiting for. I really want to look at that one. So we are going to wait. But let's go and look at this one, how to make money in college without a job. And this one is the one that we just told it to write. So traditional jobs often have rigid hours, blah, blah, blah. Freelancing. College students looking for ways. I'm going to pause and you can just read. I know a lot of you don't like when I just read the content to you. You can read it yourself. You can push pause and just read it yourself. So, but freelancing is a good way to make money. What's lifeguarding? Oh, okay. Lifeguard. Like if you're in the summertime, obviously, for like at the community pool, things like that. So, okay, I guess that works. Tutoring, off-campus jobs, babysitting. So it went out and found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 babysitting. Okay. So it went out and found 5. I'm going to go and copy this text here, and then I'm going to go into Word and paste it in just to see how much text it is. And this one was supposed to be 1,500 words, and it's ended up being 1,327 words. So they advertise 1,500 words. It's not going to be 1,500 words. I don't know how often it's going to be 1,500 words. It's probably going to be less than that each time, but 1,300 word article with the click of a button is really cool. I would say this is high quality. We could go out and test the Copyscape as well, but I'm not going to do that. And then I just want to see that one last article that we had full control over. It finally got, so you can see that it finally got to our articles. And then once our articles were in the actual active queue, it probably took 5 to 10 minutes to actually create the content and do the research. So that's not too bad. They just need to really improve their infrastructure, in my opinion, and their server load and bandwidth, right? So how to make money buying and selling cars. This is the one that we told it the subtopics that we wanted it to write on. So I'm going to say view and preview. So here we go. How to make money buying and selling cars. It does an intro, compare prices and get the best deal. Once you found the perfect car, follow the seller's instructions. Find a car that you want to buy or sell. There are many ways. So it did go into researching the car right here on this topic, but then the next topic is researching the car. Compare prices, follow the car seller's instructions, test the car before you buy it. First, if the car makes a loud noise, it's likely a problem. So it's giving some good information. Pay for the car. It stayed on topic. And this is why it's getting the rave reviews on AppSumo, is because of this. The content is very high quality. It's staying on topic and everything. So that's good. And then right here, conclusion. In the last few years, the automotive industry has gained immense popularity. So it actually went out and did a conclusion for us, and because we told it to. I'm going to go ahead and copy this and just see. We wanted it to be 1,500 words. It doesn't look like it's 1,500 words. It probably looks like about 1,300 words again. I'm going to paste that in right there. And this one's only 1,100 words. Okay. So this is 1,100 words. It took an hour to do this for us. The Brainwork one was 1,100, and it took me, 2-3 minutes to do it. So overall, it is good quality. If you just want to put in a keyword, then this software could work for you pretty well. I guess one last thing, I'll go and just paste it in real quick, and it got no results. So it's unique content. That's great. I'm going to go into create content and just show you that this is a way that you could, if you were going to build out a website, this is how you just put in all the different articles that you want it to write. You just put the titles in right here like this, like so. Okay. So right here, if I did this, it's going to write these 3 articles for me. You can put as many as you want. If you want to put 50 articles in here, call this a title right here, and then push enter. It's going to go out there. It's going to estimate how many words you're going to use. And it's going to go out and write all those articles and this is just like a one-click thing. You'll come back and the articles will be done. Okay. So, the positives, very simplistic, very, very clean interface. Not a whole lot going on. They specialize in one thing, and I do like that they're specializing in long form content at the click of a button, and that is what they do. I like that. They have add-ons. They have a WordPress plugin where we can import this directly into our WordPress site. That is really cool. There's your billing, your usage, and so forth. They do have some training tutorials on their main website over here. Everyone has the ability to look at it. You just go to how it works, and they have all these different training videos right here. They keep adding to, so that's good as well. So overall, I'm not happy with the pricing. I don't think the pricing is worth it. It's even more expensive than Article Forge. And then also the wait time to get your content right now is really, really bad. I'm sure they're working on fixing that. Those are the 2 negatives. The positive is very high quality content. So that is, that is very important. And if that is all you need and you want to be able to just click a button, put in an article title, and then boom, it goes out and does its thing, then this software might be for you if you're willing to pay a pretty penny for it. And then I like the interface and the simplicity, and I like how they focus on only one thing. So that wraps up my review. This is probably not a tool that I'm going to invest any more monthly into, but I will keep my eye on it. Leave a comment below if you want me to keep my eye on it, if you want me to come back in a month or two to see what they've done to improve the content as well. That'll be great. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys want to go pick up Wordplay Lifetime Deal, there is a link below, and I'll see you in the next video.